in San Francisco for the Xi-Biden meeting, I've been talking to people from various backgrounds about their hopes for Sino-US relations.
What I would be hoping to do is to make exhibitions that we would send to Chinese museums, and Chinese museums would organize exhibitions and loans to come to the United States.
A few years ago, we had more Chinese nationals here as students than we do today. So we would welcome them back.
Here in Silicon Valley, so many of these companies are built by US and Chinese citizens. I think people want to see better relationships. I think people want to see opportunities. And there's enough of that pie that everyone can have a slice.
If the East and West can meet, we would all be better off.
只要双方坚持相互尊重、和平共处、合作共赢，完全可以超越分歧，找到两个大国正确相处之道。我坚信呢，中美关系的前途是光明的。
The night of November 5th was a special one, following the headline-making summit between the two presidents. A welcome dinner for President Xi, held by friendly organizations in the US, brought many Iowans, whom the president befriended decades ago, to San Francisco.
精神很好，气色很好，你们都是友好使者。 做了很多的工作。
他一级85年的事情。
当时就住在你们的房间里。
I stayed in your room.
I'm honored that he's invited me and the old friends from Iowa to come and spend a little time with him.
We had the pleasure of hosting President Xi back in 1985.
Iowa people are really honored. China and President Xi in particular hold a close place in our heart.
What differences have you noticed?
We've all changed, and I used to have black hair too, but not anymore. He doesn't have near as much gray hair as I have.
What would you like to say to him tonight?
That welcome back and looking forward to seeing you many more times, both here and in China.
正是人民的双向奔赴，让中美关系一次次从低谷重回正道。
It was a big gathering of not just friends but also partners. The guest list featured numerous America-based CEOs, including Apple's Tim Cook and Tesla's Elon Musk.
I hope China and the United States can work together for mutual prosperity of the world.
That direct communication between a Chinese leader and the American people is critical to improving understanding and communication between China and the United States.
It's an example of prioritizing the people-to-people interactions between the U.S. and China.
It's important to know China is very open for business, and America is also embrace, the Chinese people coming.
What kind of message do you think this dinner is going to send out to the Americans here?
I hope that they realize how friendly and caring the Chinese people are, and how much we can gain by working together for a better future for all of us.
As for the significance of President Xi's visit, the guests here each had their own thoughts.
Would you call this visit a turning point for China-US relations?
We have begun to slightly come off the bottom.
All of this is a small step. We're trying to take many, many small steps.
I don't expect huge breakthroughs, but I think it's a good start.
We're heading to a more normalized relationship between China and the US. It marks the beginning of an improved relationship.
The challenges will remain, but the notion of trying to approach that in a peaceful coexistence is a much better approach.
I think it's a historical moment in the relationship between our two countries.
It's a big moment, that's for sure. I hope it's a turning point.
This visit will be positive for both of our countries and for the world economy.
But a perspective widely echoed among the guests was that the president's speech made clear China's sincerity in fostering friendship and partnership with the United States.
Really a positive message, reaching out, saying that, we'd like to be a very positive, cooperative player in the world.
The president's speech presented a picture of his desire for
cooperation, partnership, but he also had the sort of bottom line question, which is, are we adversaries or partners? He is prepared and China are prepared to be partners. So the U.S. political system now will have to give its answer.
Do you think the White House now has a genuine intention to re-engage with China?
I don't know, but I hope that this does signify a willingness to engage and stay engaged.
I'm going home as a realist with much greater relief and optimism than I had since March.
Are you going back home tonight with more optimism about China-US relations?
I always have it. I always have it.
The best part is when President Xi Jinping told about that he wants to strengthen the communication between people to people, and he mentioned the panda. And at that time, there's a lot of people like giving really big applause. I'm not sure about like what is going to be in the future, but at the moment, I feel the atmosphere is really open.
As I was winding down for the night, a brief chat with hotel staff member Yumi unexpectedly left a lasting impression.
Chinese president is here.
The Chinese president too? Oh my God, are you kidding me? No way!
What do you think would be the best for China-US relations?
Economy, for our children, for our future. Hopefully the China and US will get together and have this beautiful plan for economy.